Hi Sanjay, namaste. Welcome to the L Cube Show.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks for inviting me.
I'm really glad you're here with Bhagavan. Thank you so much. Love the picture you have there of Bhagavan. So I'm saying Bhagavan, you know whom we are talking about today. On the show, we are going to talk about Ramana Maharshi. I'm sure for the viewers, it's not someone we have to introduce to. Like everyone knows Ramana Maharshi. He is from Thiruvannamalai. He's a great sage, or beyond that, who lived in Thiruvannamalai and whose samadhi and his ashramam is there in Thiruvannamalai. Thiruvannamalai is also known as Arunachalam. That's where the one of the Pancha Lingas, you know, right? 5 elements of Shiva links. The fire linga. So the Arunachala is the fire linga, and Ramana Maharshi has been driven to the Thiruvannamalai, Arunachala Shiva, whom he called as father and appa. So from here, I'm going to let Sanjay take on, and I'm sure nobody needs introduction about Ramana Maharshi and Bhagavan. So we're going to speak about Bhagavan today by his blessings and by Arunachala Shiva's blessings. So Sanjay, please start by telling your connection with Bhagavan and how you are in connection with him and how it all started for you.
So Pratisha, the connection with Bhagavan was there from childhood, not as Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, but the God within. And always looking inquisitive about that absolute, in different ways. And in India, as you know, we get so much at home. Mother is devotee of Shiva, father devotee of Hanuman. There is always so much of atmosphere at home from which you can imbibe. You can just get things.
You can pick what you want. You can just pick what you want.
Yeah, you can pick and choose, or if you don't want to pick, nobody is forcing you. This is the thing about Sanatan Dharma. There's a lot of variety and you can pick and choose, and nobody asks anyone else what you do. Nobody forces upon you anything. And this is the beauty of it. And you can say anything about anything. You can have any concepts. Nobody says anything. So there's so much of freedom in spirituality, which is the most important thing if you want to grow. Yes. When it becomes rigid, when it becomes narrow, that flowering doesn't happen. It does not happen in age. It happens in openness.
Yes.
And so that openness was there, and I was very much influenced in my initial days by Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Vivekananda.
So can I ask, before we jump in, where are you from in India? Like which state?
From Delhi.
Delhi. Have you, Bhagavan when you were in as a child as well?
No, not at that time. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what
Initially, it was Ram, Krishna, Hanumanji.
Okay. And you're saying about Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Yeah, please. Sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
Tuesday fasting and all those things were happening, and then this longing kept getting more and more, and I was associated with Ramakrishna Mission for a very long time. When I moved to Australia in 2003, I was given details of the Sydney Ramakrishna Mission details.
At what age, can I ask, what age did the connection with Ramakrishna Mission or with Ramakrishna Paramahansa started for you? At what age?
Oh, look, I must be in my 19 or 20 in my early days. Yeah, just started college. So
what caused it? Can I ask, Sanjay?
Oh, just a book, or I had interest all my life, like at home, just to know the God. I believe.
You're just curious, and then maybe
very curious, and because everyone was talking about that at home. My grandmother was an Arya Samaji, so Arya Samajis are more believe in Vedas.
Yes.
So, and then I found Ramakrishna Mission as a very good sounding platform where the people are literate, they know about Vedas, and I learned a lot from them. Okay. So I was studying my neurology training, doing DM in Lucknow, where they had a Ramakrishna Mission ashram in Lucknow, and the Swamiji.
Okay, I have to intervene. So I never knew your profession. So can I ask, what do you do?
I'm a neurologist.
You're a neurologist. Viewers, I know this for the first time too. We just connected on with the Bhagavan level. I didn't know this. You're a doctor.
Yeah. So there I got in touch with the Swami Muktinathananda ji, very, very literate, very noble soul. And he gave me all the literal knowledge about Vedas. We used to go for a walk after dinner. I used to go to Ramakrishna Mission ashram there. And then when I finished my training, I joined Vivekananda Hospital there in Lucknow. Mm-hmm. And we used to They have a very good hospital run by all the swamis. When I moved here, he gave me details. So Swamiji used to come from Sydney to give lectures. And then gradually Chinmaya Mission also came into being. The kids went to Chinmaya Mission, in Melbourne, and they had kids classes and all those things. So met a lot of people, a lot of information, and doing my own sadhana. And then this just transformation happened by the God's grace, and I found that bliss and peace. And now I wanted to share that and wanted to understand what it is. Previously, I was looking for it, but now I have no idea what it is. Okay. And that was the time when I was told by a couple of different people within 2 days' time about Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi. So at that time, I was doing a yoga course. So what happened was I was in Bangalore doing a yoga course. So one of these ladies, she was from Andhra, and she wanted to some advice about her disease. So I just gave her advice, and she wanted to give me some money or gift for my services. I said, look, I'm just a student here, so there's no need to give me anything. She said, give me your email, I'll give you something. I'll send you something. And I gave my email, and she sent me a soft copy of a book on Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi in English, written by her father-in-law. So father-in-law wrote, I think, something in Telugu, and then he also wrote in English. And in that book, he was comparing Bhagwan with Dakshinamurti. And at that time, I had no clue who was Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi and what is this all about. She sent me and she said, you read it. It is something very good. It is not even published. You read it, and then you will find it.
Which year was this in?
I have to guess. I think maybe 2014 or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
So she told me this, and then maybe next day there was another old man who said you should go to Ramana Ashram. Ramana Ashram is the place to go. What you are feeling, what is happening to you, you will get all the answers there only. And then someone else said, have you been to Thiruvannamalai? And I could not correlate all these places like Ramana Ashram, Thiruvannamalai, and that book about Ramana Maharshi. But all that came all together. And then what happened was, it keep going in my mind that if this person has said go to Ramana Ashram, there must be some truth. He was in, I think, 86 years of age. And he said, it's the most pure place you can find on earth, if you go. And what you are feeling, you will get all the solutions. And I said, whom should I talk there? He said, no, you just go there. No need to talk to anyone. You just go there. And then fortunately, within the next 6 months, there was a conference in Chennai. So from Australia, I went to Chennai to attend the conference, and I realized it's not far from Chennai.
Yes.
But I went there, stayed there for a couple of nights, and that was the end of the story. Like, it was all what was all experiential, what was happening in the body and all that experiences, and what was it all just like, you can say that it settled everything in the most beautiful way, doing pradakshina of Arunachala, staying there and just getting absorbed in that. And then I have never read about Bhagwan's teachings or anything. It was just that going there sorted out everything.
So you didn't read the book before you went?
No, I had no clue what he said or what he preached. I just went there. And
can I ask, what was your feeling when you did not know anything about Arunachalam or Thiruvannamalai? Let's say Arunachalam, because Thiruvannamalai is Arunachalam. You didn't know anything. It's just a place, geographical place. You went there. You saw a hill. Shiva is in the hill form in Arunachalam. What is your first experience when you went into Arunachalam, and the first time when you went into Ramana Ashram also? Can you please give me details?
I remember when I was going in taxi, and the taxi was approaching towards Arunachala. It was heavy rain, as if I was welcomed, and I just brought the windows down, and I just put my hands out, and I could see the mountain from a distance, when you are approaching. And I said to the driver, you just stop wherever I can see it,
The whole him, Shiva.
Yeah. And then I went inside, and it looked like I am in a different loka, or beautiful bliss, so much of bliss. I can't describe. And when I was going around the hill early morning, I could see Shiva, and then the moon, crescent-shaped moon on the top of that hill, and that beautiful moonlight, and as if he's embracing me, he's giving his darshan. It was amazing, and that bliss never went away. That happiness, that blissful, that silence which I was looking for. I think that fine tuning which was supposed to be done inside the system was done without any word, without any teaching, without any mantra, without anything, in silence, pure silence.
Completely understand. I completely understand. I'm like this the whole time. Like, this is like my favorite podcast.